are now plugged. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the Plugged In Show. You're welcome. Welcome to the Plug. City life. City. Look. Hey.
They will get the point. There will be a dialogue. There will be some communication. And I'm quite certain there will then be some understanding.
Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Showtime. Yeah. Who we got? Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Showtime. Debonair. City life. L. What up, L? AJ. What up, AJ? Pellegrino tweets. Tweets. S.STREET Media. You know what I mean? Yeah. Easy on them. S.STREET. You already know what it is. Welcome to the Plugged In Show. Success is truly yours. Today. Yeah. That was we here. Another Sunday, the Plugged In Show. Yours truly, Black Bruce Wayne, in the building with
AJ Lee on the scene.
Queen. How you feeling, AJ?
Queen Sheba is in full effect this Sunday.
With a capital O. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that. I'm feeling good as well. We got some dope talent in the building today,
yes.
man. I've been watching this young man do his thing, few showcases, dope talent, man.
S.STREET family.
Hey, yo, look, I want to give a round of applause to PS3 in the building. Make some noise for him.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
What's going on, man? So tell the people where you from.
Let them know
what you got going on, like right now. Like what? Matter of fact, tell the people where you from, what you represent, what artists inspired you. Like, you know what I mean? Give us a little rundown of yourself, man.
I'm gonna start off by saying what's going on, everybody. It's Mr. Clubberg. PS3, real PS3 here. And yeah, from Clubberg, Williamsburg Projects. That's where I'm from.
Salute.
I got my gang with me, Solely and Kick the Six.
No doubt. Salute.
Okay.
Gang.
Glad to be here, Plugged In Radio Show. But let me start off. Clubberg, that's definitely something that's going on right now. Drop the video, y'all could catch that.
Okay.
YouTube, Apple, everywhere.
So is that the name?
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
Okay.
Clubberg.
Okay.
Just fire, bro.
It is. It's a lot of energy in that video.
I was
too.
in there with my two-step. I know the moves. I was in there with my. Hold on.
Not the two-step. Not the two.
Yeah, listen. Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
Can't go wrong with the two-step.
No doubt.
Come on, man. He was talking spicy to the ladies too. Listen, I got time for y'all, man. All right, he's talking spicy, man. What inspired that record? And like, what's where you trying to go with it? Like, I know you got the video. It's on all streaming platforms. Is that the one? That's the one you pushing right now? Yeah. And what inspired you to write that?
We definitely pushing that right now. We got to. But where I got that track from, I was at school and I was in my dorm room, and my roommate, that's my guy. He was like, yo, you got all these love songs, these regular songs. You gotta get on the drill beat. So I said, I ain't never do that before, but it's lit though. Drill beats was lit. Everybody was on them. So I said, all right, find me a beat. We went through some beats. I'm like, nah, this one fire. Then I'm like, what I'm gonna talk about? You can't really talk about the girls on the drill beat like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be smooth with it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna just talk about how we party and how we chill.
Right.
So I said, that's it. We Clubberg. Pull up the Clubberg. That's how that came about.
It's a lot of energy in that song.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. So what was your inspiration though in terms of, did you want a song representing Williamsburg, or did you go in the studio with that in mind, or did it just happen?
Nah, it took me like 3 days to write that song, honestly, before I even thought about going to the studio.
Okay, so we're putting thoughts into this.
I wanted to find it. I'm like, yo, like, I gotta say, like every line gotta be like, he told me.
I need
so
you to
I'm
feel
like,
me.
all right. So that's what I gotta do, and I'm like, that's it, Clubberg.
I respect that. As an artist, not just putting anything together on a fire ass beat, just letting the beat do the work for you.
That's a fact.
Actually putting some thoughts into the bars.
The lyrics gotta match.
It matters.
Yes.
It's better that way.
Please.
Yes.
I like that. I like that thinking.
Cause you got people that just listen to the beats and they just want to know when it's time to dance.
Right.
And you got others that want to hear the words, that want to be able to sing along.
Right.
That when they run into you, they want to be able to tell you about a line that they heard. You know what I'm saying?
I want to keep it simple too.
Right. So it's not going over
Simple,
nobody's
not
head,
too
but there's a
much.
message. Right.
Yeah.
And I wanted like, especially since it's Club Bird, I wanted like us, like me and my guys, to like relate to that song a lot.
Okay.
So and definitely that's the song going around in my neighborhood.
It's like an anthem.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that this is something new for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I give you props for stepping out of something that necessarily you thought that wasn't your lane. You know what I mean? Like I give you props for stepping out the box and coming out on top with that. You know what I mean? A lot of MCs or quote unquote call themselves MCs or rappers wouldn't take the chance to kind of like,
Even
you know what I
do that,
mean?
yeah.
And when they do it, it's like, you know, they probably be around a lot of yes men, or they probably copy or mimic.
Yeah.
They don't take something and try to make it their own, and that's what you do. You take something different, you venture out into it, and you make it work for yourself.
Right.
You mentioned you write a lot of love songs, man. What's that's the angle, man. The ladies, man. Is that where you
You know
with?
that's the way.
That's how-
Yeah. You got to
That's what
get
you
to
gotta-
us.
That's what you gotta do.
Right. I agree.
That's smart. The ladies, they
Ladies
buy.
first.
They buy tickets, man, and shirts,
Exactly.
and hats, and headbands, anything with your name on it.
Right.
They gonna buy it. That's the smart market right there. Nothing against the brothers, but you know, they want a discount, man. Then they want to bring the other man that you don't know like that to the VIP. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? That's a smart approach. Are you doing just singles? Are you working on an EP album? What you thinking?
The last EP I dropped, Broken Promises.
Okay.
That did alright. I had a good track. One of my favorite tracks, Gave You My All. That song, I like that song a lot.
How many songs do you have collectively, like, ready to go?
I could do probably like 3 EPs. Like one thing I do, I tuck a lot of music.
Why? What's your selection process on putting it out?
After like first you gotta make the track. You know, that goes like all angles, like writing it. Make sure I ain't have no like just filling lines. Make sure everything is good. Like make sure everything right with that first, and then you got to go through it. Sometimes I write songs without beats.
Oh,
Like I write songs without beats. So then a long process to making a song would be finding the beat. So after I write it, now I gotta look for a beat. So yeah, so that take time. That's why songs takes too long to drop. And then sometimes I don't even like them, honestly. Sometimes I'll be like, nah,
You
I
just
can't
get it
drop
out,
this.
and
Yeah, I'm
then-
like, nah, I can't drop this. Nope.
You're a perfectionist, which is good.
You're right.
A lot of dudes doing the whippity spoop coop. Kanye.
And I don't want to do no throwaways either. That's why I try to just
Right.
make sure I get it right.
the first time.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Who are some of the artists that you kind of looked up to as you started your journey into this game and getting involved with music? Who are some of the guys that inspired you?
Yeah, like first off, when I first like started listening to music, like usually music just all around and all about. When I first started, like, yeah, I'm gonna go listen to that tape. I'm gonna go do this. I probably was like maybe like 8th grade, 7th grade.
And who was that? Who was that artist?
Like Speaker Knockers had it lit.
Okay.
Meek Mill had Lil Snoop come out, those, and they was young too. So I'm like, oh yeah, I could relate a little bit.
Right.
And rest in peace to them though. But yeah, they kind of inspired me to make music. And then after that, I started listening to a whole bunch of artists, and some of my favorites is like Drake, Young Thug, Future.
Okay.
And then you gotta pay respects, of course, to the legends and all that. You got Big, Pop, Nas. You gotta do that too. So
Nice variety.
when I
Yeah.
when I started listening to music, I was like, yeah, I'm going to venture out and just listen to everything. And I'm like, yeah, when I make my own song, I'm gonna make sure it's like it relates to me and people like me. I'm not trying to like fill nobody ear with what they want to hear. I'm just gonna tell my story, say what I
As
like
you
to say.
should.
And if
Absolutely.
they like it, they do. If they don't,
Yeah,
sorry.
2 tears in a bucket.
Hey man, and the fact that you gave some love to the OGs is love
Right.
too, man. You got some people. Yeah.
some people
Biggie
forget.
Smalls. What is?
They
Is
forget
that a
where
new?
they
Is
came
that a
from.
new burger?
Right.
Is that a new burger at McDonald's? What is that?
It's fucked
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Like, you be surprised how oblivious some of these artists are, and you know, you are basically, these are some of the forefathers. I mean, even though you might not have the ears for what they were talking about, they still set the path.
Yeah,
Right.
Because hip hop is alive and well. It's different elements. It's different sounds.
Absolutely.
It's to the point where they even made up a different genre.
Yeah, plenty new genres.
I mean,
It's a whole culture.
it's crazy. I like some of the guys you mentioned. Drake, Future, you know, I put a whole eighth in the backwood. I could probably, like, you know what I'm saying? I do. He's, you know, it's some artists are for different, you know, for different feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You going to work,
That-
you doing
absolutely.
laundry every day, you going to work on the train, you probably want to hear some LOX, you want to hear some hardcore rap. You vibing with a shorty, you chilling, Lincoln Party, Drake, Future,
Drake.
vibey, you know, vibey stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, but I like the names you mentioned. I like the fact that you have your own sound. That's very important. That's very key. I think I saw you perform at a few showcases. How do you like performing? Like, do you thrive off of it? Is there energy to you? How do you feel about that? How you feel about getting on stage and rocking out?
Because that's totally different from studio.
Being in the booth, yeah.
People ask me all the time. They be like, "Yo, you ever get nervous?" And I tell them all the time, like, and like my guy Kick the Six. He just started, you know. He got his foot. He got his foot in there. I had him perform with me a couple times.
Okay.
And I told him, this is why I tell everybody about the nerves and all that. Like, yo, the day you decided that you were an artist, you gotta just get the nerves out of there, because that's what,
No
what
time
you're
for
gonna
that.
do. So it's no time. Like, when you decide that you're gonna be an artist, because performing comes with being an artist and all that. So, like, just kick that out the window. Like, whatever happened, happened. That's it.
But you don't get even just a little bit nervous, like, okay,
Nah.
like, oh my God, I'm about to do this.
If I did, that probably was a long time ago. But I don't get nervous. I just go with it. Like, even when it's crowds that might not even know me, I'm like,
Let me show you
Yeah,
why you
like-
should get to
yeah,
know
like-
me.
Reflex.
they
Just
go-
find that one person in the crowd looking right at you. There's always one eager one. They're just waiting. What does this guy got?
Right.
Definitely.
And just look at that dude. He gonna start wilding.
And
They
then-
gonna look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And then you know
There's
what I
gonna be
mean?
another dude in the crowd feel like he trying to battle him. So now they trying to run on stage and they
There
want to
you
turn.
go.
They want to show the moves. Definitely, that happened in Boston. The dude was in the front. I played. What song was it? It was Club Earth. It was Hasta La Viga. Hasta La Vista. That song is a good song too. I turned that on. I started performing. People turned out. They lit.
They were feeling you out
It
there
was-
in Boston?
Yeah, but it was one dude in the front. I'm telling you, he was going hard like it was his song. I'm like, nah. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to sing this
Sometimes,
song?
you know what I mean? You touch the people.
So I did, you know, I love whoever like support me. So I'm like, he lit. I gave him a 5 during the performance, pulled him up on stage, let him do his
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Nice,
He started,
nice.
hey, I very amping
yeah.
him. Yeah. So
That's
it was
what's
lit.
up.
Crowd was like, oh nah, nobody
Turn up.
nobody brought anybody on stage. And they like, oh, he's lit. So and then after that, they was just showing me a bunch of love out there. So that's what I do
important,
to
man.
perform. I try to get everybody involved.
And that's key, because then you gain true fans. They go to
Yeah.
your page, they see you day to day.
They really watch
And
and
they
see,
really stay
you
in
know.
tune. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Facts.
And they get to say, wow, yo, I was there. I saw him here do this. I know what he's about. He keeps on working, fire, wavy. Everybody has a good time. So then when you come to town to perform again, they pulling up.
Facts, they definitely pulling up.
So you know, we getting into the music. I want to get a little bit serious real quick, man. And I like to ask everybody when they come on, how's the fam and everybody doing during this whole coronavirus
Yeah,
crazy madness situation? Your fam, everybody good?
everybody good right now.
Okay.
We all, you know, we just staying together. We all good though.
That's what's up.
We
That's
good. We
important.
hitting
That's
on it.
important. And
Have you been creating during, you know what I'm saying, quarantine
yeah.
and taking this
Of course.
time? Like, what have
Time.
you been doing in this time? Like, all these months off, and now things are starting to open back up. Are you ready? You know, like, because I swear I miss a showcase.
A lot of
I miss it.
a lot of studios have been shut down too. So I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna write as much as I could.
Mhm.
But then everybody get a little block every once in a while. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I can't even go outside to a flex and
Right.
write about it or nothing. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna chill in the crib and just try to write as much as I could. So that's what I did.
Well, at least you're doing something.
Important, man.
You
Yeah.
know.
The quarantine, if it either made you or broke you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
All the hustlers and scammers got off. Shout out to all my, shout out to
Facts.
y'all.
Shout out to the guys.
Oh my God.
Definitely. Shout out
Face
to the
masks. I
guys.
was getting face masks, all type of discounts on all kind of stuff was falling off the truck.
Right.
Oh man, I love y'all for that, for real. And then how old are you, man? If you don't mind me asking,
I'm
man.
20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be how old you gotta be to vote? I forgot.
You gotta be 18.
18.
You voted?
Are you
Nah.
going
I'm
to?
going to though.
It's
Are
a
you
tough-
registered?
I just registered last week.
It's a tough
Okay.
decision, but they might only have one selection left. So
Yeah.
if your homeboy, you'll get the magical serum.
I don't think it's that tough.
Listen, he gonna be all right. They make this big thing, but he gonna be okay, man. I don't want to talk too much on that because they watching. But it's good that you do vote, even though the selections are not great. But at least for your
crazy.
On
community.
both ends.
It's gonna be my first time voting, and I gotta jump right into this.
Right,
Like,
right, right.
I'm
Jump
like,
right
wow.
into the madness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Well,
it's madness.
it's unfortunate for our children, for you guys that's growing up into
Yeah.
this and seeing all this madness. But it's like, yo, it's been going on, especially with the Black Lives Matter and all the police
This ain't even
fucking
new.
us up, man. I
Right,
mean, that
exactly.
shit,
This
that
is
shit
not new.
It's just different. It's more cameras. It's more
Yeah.
people around.
It's just being shown more.
Yes.
Cameras.
So it's hard to hide it. It's hard to downplay it. The stories that we heard from our grandparents and our elders, we're seeing
Right.
in our face right now.
Something similar.
So you got your people. Those are your boys, your team. You guys gotta hold each other close, man. Stay close to each other. Hold each other
Facts.
down, cause we gotta do it ourselves, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Because
you.
they're not looking out for us.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So it's dope that you have a lot of wisdom with you. I can tell. Reserved. play. You know what to do as far as with the music, cause seeing him chill and lay back.
Right. And then when you see the video, it's like.
when you go to Club Berg, he doing spins and you know what I mean. He doing all
Had
so.
to back out that slide one time.
Yeah. The spicy talk. There it goes.
Right.
That's what we here for, man. So you got Club Berg. You already have an EP. You said, where's the EP that you already dropped? Is it streaming everywhere?
Nah, the EP is strictly on SoundCloud right now.
No
Okay.
doubt.
But
no
my
doubt.
SoundCloud is PS3. You can find me. It's
PS3.
PS3. Go get that.
Yes,
Go get
PS3.
that. PS3 SoundCloud. We know you got the SoundCloud on there. Check that out. Get the free bass before the real taste.
Facts.
Heard that? Man, I'm sending you my invoice. Bro. So what's next though? But you gonna work on something and put it out. You
Yeah,
gotta-
we gonna do it all like everything else basically, all platforms.
Okay.
All platforms.
That's where we.
gonna
That's
do.
that's
the
where we
goal.
at with it. Yeah.
That's the goal.
So that's where the rich auntie and the rich uncles could find your music. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got that title.
They be like SoundCloud.
Yeah, I got that title that the guy, the Jay-Z guy,
Oh.
he owns it. You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. Tell us more about you as far as like the EP, the new music that you got going on. Do you have any titles for it? Do you have any? You said you had a whole bunch of songs that was tucked. Do you have
Yeah.
something along the lines as Club Berg? Is that the
Right.
lane? Or are you switching it up and giving us something
We
different?
honestly, the team, everybody, the people, a lot of people, they looking forward to a Club Berg Part 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So I'm stepping out the drill beat lane and all that.
Okay.
But that might be something to look out for. But other than that though, back to the basics, back to
Right.
to the melodies. We back to that.
The grind don't stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what's the team, man? You have a squad that you're a part of, or you guys are all a united front?
Yeah, I got shout out my guys, all my Bundys, all my Jetsons. Shout out Get Fed. That's what we doing. That's
I like
that's
that.
what we
Get
do.
fed. Get fed.
Get Fed Records.
That's fire.
On my Bundys, on my Jetson, UPS Ships out. the rich side.
Okay. And PS3, man. Because I'm gonna ask you, you know.
Get out of my head. I was gonna ask that too.
I'm just saying, because you know I'm the sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking like I get busy, bro. I'm just saying. And I just went automatically there, the Maddens and the two. I just do that. But where did you get the name from? Because you got to be nice or something with this. With the what?
It started in high school.
Okay.
I'm about to leak a old name I had. You know, Facebook you could put anything.
Okay.
But back then I was Swift Buckets, and I was like basketball name. You know, like I meant to put Swish, but it was a typo.
Okay.
So it was Swift. So and you know you can't change to 90 days. So I'm like, so I'm
bullshit.
Swift bucket.
I'm Swift. It's whatever. I'm Swift. And then soon, I got the number 3, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to just be PS3. You feel me?
Like
And PS my initials and my name, so I'm like, yo, I'm PS number 3,
All right.
PS3. And they took it above and beyond.
It just
Okay.
flowed.
They took it so far.
So it was really an accident that just ended up working out.
Yeah.
I like Swift buckets better than Swish buckets anyway. It's just Swish buckets.
Like that.
Swish, it's a bucket. We know Swish, but Swift buckets is like, how did I get that
cool.
bucket so quick? Like you don't even know. It's just already.
Facts.
It happens. So are you an NBA fan? You follow what's
I like
going
basketball. Yeah, of course.
on? Are you one of these Laker guys? Are you a Laker fan?
Honestly, I never really like had a team.
Okay.
I just like watching good games. Like
Facts.
I respect all these players though. Like Braun, he come on now.
Yeah.
You
course.
can't. You can hate, but come on. Just
Yeah.
The proof, like my OG said, proof in the pudding. You feel me?
There
You
you
see the
go.
stats. You see it.
That's
Like
a
you
fact.
can't hate on that. But I was a real Rondo fan back then. In
Boston.
08, 07, I'm like, oh yeah, he doing it.
Yeah.
I used to wear number 9 too, because of that.
That's a fact. And it's funny because we all were kind of like a Rondo in a sense, being around a lot of us that that grew up where we grew up, whether it was Brooklyn, Bronx, whatever, and you around the OGs and you put in situations where you got to become a man early.
Yeah.
And you got to become a man early, and you got to do certain things.
You gotta step up.
And you got to think quick. You know what I'm saying? Or you never know what the consequences could be.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I looked at Rondo and I respected his game because he stepped up to the plate during the playoffs, playing with KG, Ray, and Paul Pierce. And these are dudes that been in the league, eons before he, when he was still probably in elementary school or whatever. You know what I mean? He coming in, he playing with these dudes, and he stepping up to the plate. But I want to see Miami do it, but it's just
I
it's
wanna
just
see them
not.
do it too,
It's a good movie. It's a good storybook ending.
But that's Braun and them, and then Braun got his team.
Yeah.
When I say his team, like his team he put together, you already know.
He
so,
did.
he put that team together. You know what he doing.
Same. See, but and I was telling somebody this. Mike, Kobe, and Braun, they did the same thing. They played again. They went and got guys like that either gave them a hard time, they always was fighting with, or like, cause I know Dwight Howard and Dudley. I mean, we already know about JR. You know what I'm saying? JR, they in the finals. He on Twitter fighting Tory Lanez. Like your man is, you know what I mean? He talking to Tory Lanez on Twitter. They got game 7s and 6s going on.
Yeah, he's wild.
You know what I mean? But
he's still flexing on the gram with the trophy.
yeah, I mean, you need dudes like that.
Yeah.
As long as you can have a conversation with him and tell him to chill, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude before you go to the party. Listen, bro, these are my peoples. You got to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
problems.
Yeah,
Good
no
vibes.
I got a couple guys like that.
You already know.
A couple of them you just gotta leave. You gotta leave.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Yeah, those are the ones that you
Be
tell the
back.
party about.
Like,
Y'all
yo,
lucky I ain't bring him in.
yeah, he's all the way like on a different level, but we all been in them situations, and I know we come to close the show. Musically, how do you feel about what's going on in the industry?
Honestly, in the industry right now, I've been seeing like more gossip and stuff than music. Honestly, I've been.
So you
seeing
think
too much
that
gossip.
that artists are focused on their social media fame
Yeah.
rather than the actual
And
art.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They trying to just stay more relevant and make good music right now, cause a lot of people still drop, but it's more newer artists. And shout out to all the newer artists
Right.
that's coming strong right now. Good.
Continuously
Yeah.
putting in.
Yeah,
Mm.
cause all the older artists that been doing it, like Drake, he been doing it for a while.
That's
he,
a fact.
He don't
That's
drop
a
no
fact.
albums. You know, he just come through, drop a single, and leave
And
again.
be done with it.
Yeah, so it's really the young artists that's coming through trying to keep everything going. So shout out to them.
Do you think that dropping a single is more? Is it better to drop a single than to drop an album, or do you prefer dropping a whole album? Or what's,
Yeah, with that it depends, because like if you're not that lit, you feel me? You can't just drop a whole album, because people gonna be like, nah.
So you
Right,
feel
right.
like putting in all that work for a whole
Yeah,
album,
for a
I
whole
mean,
album,
it just
it's
doesn't
yeah.
do nothing.
But what you do is you get a single, and you treat that single like an album. You do the video, you do the promotion, you do everything, and it's like just steps. You know, a couple singles, and then when you
Yeah.
build your buzz, then you could throw like an EP or an album. You could do stuff like
Okay.
that.
That's a smart approach as well.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because you said you got a lot of music tucked, and they're all singles, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
All right. All
All
right.
different type of flows.
So, like, in terms of that, like, where do you see yourself in about 2 years?
In two
2
years.
Because that comes like that.
Yeah, it is. You never know. You never know what life God had for you. But 2 years, you know, we put that grind, and I probably could already have, like, you know, labels calling us about in, or
Right.
probably wouldn't even need it. Probably just be independent doing it. But in 2 years, I see myself being better than what I am now.
Right.
Like now,
Right.
because that's what it's about, just progression. So in 2 years, I see me being even better than this.
No
That's what
doubt.
I see. Whether it be slightly, whether
Or-
it be like massively, like bigger, I'm just gonna get better in 2 years.
So you guys, do you have guys that you're mentoring? I see you mentioned the gang a lot. Are you guys have a system for how y'all putting out music? Are you pushing one guy? Is everybody just, you know?
Yeah, basically with that, we all do our own thing, but then we touch base sometimes.
Right.
So, you know, we send the tracks out to each other like, yo, what's going on? How this sounding? My guy Kick the Six just dropped his first project. We made sure he got it all platforms and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely.
So you help each other out in that
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
network for each other.
We jump on each other's songs sometimes, you know, boost it up. I mean, that's what we do.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Represent your gang.
Definitely.
So can you do me a favor, man? Because I got some of my people who's tuned in. How can they find like a YouTube page?
Yeah.
You know, so
Definitely.
they can learn them.
All your
learn that
handles.
Clubberg dance, man. You know what I mean? So you shout out
So-
your handle.
To all the people out there, y'all could catch me on Instagram at The Real PS3, SoundCloud PS3, on YouTube. This what you do on YouTube. You type in Clubberg PS3, because that's what you gonna want to listen to. Clubberg, that's the newest one to listen to. So Clubberg PS3, and you're gonna see me up there. You're gonna catch the slide. The moves is up. You definitely gonna see it. That's where you can see me. But at The Real PS3 on the gram.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The Real PS3 on the gram. Make sure y'all tune in. Clubberg out right now. Shout out the team. Get Fed. Get Fed Records.
Fed
I like
Records.
that, man. I want to call them up and see what's going on with Get Fed, man. I need me a plate. Chiba
Right.
Gang.
Exactly.
Chiba Gang in the building. AJ
man.
Lee, what's going on with you?
Chilling.
I like to end the show because we about to end the show right now. But I want to go with a top 5 all time. If you can think off the top of your head, your top 5 all time right now,
All time.
or you're just favorites right now. If I got your phone and I go on your Spotify or I go or whatever, and it's not you it's not you listening to you, it's your guys or whoever. Who's the top 5 guys you're listening to right now?
Alright, so I'm listening to Solely,
Okay.
Kick the Six. I
like
can throw
this guy.
myself in there.
Of course.
Do it.
Yeah,
Why not?
I listen to PS3 a lot.
Okay.
The
Okay.
unreleased though, y'all don't know about those tracks. And I listen to my guy Cash Out for the Cash Out.
No doubt.
Mad Maker, OG Twan, Mac Bunny, even though he's slowing down on the music though. That's why I listen to though. That's what I listen to. And my guy Ricky Jesson, that's what I listen to.
Okay.
Those guys, y'all gotta watch them. They
Alright.
doing it.
Well, we gonna check them out. You already know what it is. The Wise Man. We about to get off this. This is the Black Bruce Wayne tuning in from the Plugged In Show. PS3, Get Fred Records in the building. Go get that Club Berg, YouTube. It's on SoundCloud right now.
Nah,
Yep.
no
Oh,
SoundCloud.
I thought you said
Nope.
No.
No,
What
no.
was on SoundCloud? Didn't you tell somebody?
Yeah, a whole bunch of other songs on SoundCloud.
So
Oh,
where
okay.
can we get Club Berg at?
Club Berg, we took no SoundCloud, just strictly YouTube, Apple, everything.
Oh, it's
Okay.
on. It's out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out.
Man.
Club Berg.
Hey yo, get to the titles, the Spotify's, whatever you got.
Run it
30.
out.
Do that free membership for 30 days,
30
man.
days. I'm about to run out.
Just try them all. Yeah, try them all. Tidal, Spotify, just try them all,
Definitely.
and make sure you get that Club Berg. That's the first song you get before you get anything else. Club Berg, PS3 in the building, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, the Black Bruce Wayne, City Life, Wise Man, S.STREET Media, Chiba Gang, AJ Lee. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Plugged
Already
in.
know. Plugged in. PS3, we out.
Girl, you wanna party? Pull up the Club Berg. Pull up the Club Berg.
You are now plugged. Yes, yes.